All right, Aries, let's get right into it. We are diving deep into your strategic forecast for the second quarter of 2026. Get ready, because April, May, and June are stacking up to be an absolutely pivotal time for you, and we're going to break down exactly how you can harness all of that incredible energy.
So I want to start with this because it's not just a hypothetical. I really want you to sit with this question for a second. What if everything you do in these next 3 months could literally set the trajectory for the rest of 2026 and maybe even beyond? Because that's the kind of potential we're talking about here.
If you take one thing away from this whole forecast, let it be this one word: action. This entire quarter is about action. Think of it like a 3-act play. Act 1, April. That's your peak. That's when you go all in. Act 2, May, is all about grounding that energy, stabilizing what you've started. And Act 3, June, well, that's when brand new doors just swing wide open. So let's kick things off with Act 1, April. And, I really can't say this enough. This month is the absolute summit of your entire year. The energy that's available to you it's off the charts.
I mean, really, let that sink in. This is not the time to hang back, not the time to second-guess yourself or wait for some perfect sign. April is the sign. It is a massive cosmic green light, and it's a window of opportunity you absolutely do not want to miss.
So, what's fueling all this? Well, look at this cosmic timeline. It is just packed. On April 9th, your ruling planet Mars comes home to your sign. Think of it as a huge shot of adrenaline. Then on the 17th, you get this incredibly powerful new moon in Aries. That's your personal new year right there. And to top it all off, Uranus shifts signs on the 25th, sparking a total revolution in how you think and communicate.
And let's focus on this number for a second: 39. Starting April 9th, you get 39 straight days of your ruler, Mars, in your sign. That is 39 days of pure fire, courage, and just unstoppable drive. This is your cosmic rocket fuel. Anything you kick off during this window is going to have some serious momentum. And you're going to feel this energy ripple through every single part of your life. Your sense of self, it's supercharged. Your courage is at an all-time high. In love, things are coming to a head, demanding some clarity. In your career, wow, this is the time to launch that big project, to ask for that promotion. Financially, there's one last shakeup, but then things really start to stabilize. And your mind, it's about to light up with a storm of new ideas.
So, the playbook for April is pretty clear, right? You absolutely do launch everything you've been working on behind the scenes. Circle April 17th on your calendar right now and get ready to set some powerful intentions. And just be open, because your mind is about to expand. What you don't do is wait. Passivity is the enemy this month. Mars in Aries does not reward sitting on the sidelines. Oh, and also, don't forget to listen to your partner's side of things.
All right, so after the fireworks of April, we roll into May. The universe is now asking you to shift gears a little bit. This month is all about taking that incredible, explosive energy and making it stick. It's time to ground your power.
This quote just nails the vibe shift perfectly. The pace slows down, and that's on purpose. It's not about losing your momentum. It's about channeling it in a different way. The focus moves from launching to building, from planting the seeds to actually tending the soil and making sure they grow.
And you can see why right here in the timeline. The big date to watch is May 18th. That's when Mars leaves your sign and moves into earthy Taurus. You are definitely going to feel that shift. The energy goes from fire to earth, from a sprint to more of a marathon build. We also get a new moon in Taurus on the 16th, which puts a big spotlight right on your money, and Pluto starts its retrograde on the 6th, which is going to ask for a deep review of your friendships.
So here's what that's going to feel like day to day. First, it is totally normal to feel a little bit slower. Don't fight it. Your focus is shifting hard towards your money, your resources. This is a super active time for earning. That Pluto retrograde might have you looking at your social circle and asking, who are my real people here? And listen, this one is crucial. After the insane pace of April, your body is going to need to rest. Please listen to it.
So, your to-do list for May is super practical. Do focus on your budget. Set some new financial goals around that new moon on the 16th. And yeah, allow yourself to get a little introspective about your friendships. What you don't want to do is try to force that same April energy level. And don't try to cling to friendships that feel like they're running their course. It's okay to let things evolve.
And that brings us to the grand finale of the quarter, June. And wow, this isn't just another month, this is a massive turning point. June is the bridge that's going to carry you from the first half of the year into a totally new chapter.
See, this is what it's all been building toward. Everything you launched in April, everything you stabilized in May, it was all to get you ready for this moment. You're shifting away from a focus on work and foundations and moving into a whole new era that's all about joy, passion, romance, and creativity. It's going to be so much fun.
Okay, the cosmic energy in June is huge, and it is all stacked at the very end of the month. On the 29th, a full moon brings a major high point or conclusion in your career. But the real headline, the main event, is on June 30th. Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, enters your fellow fire sign Leo. This is going to light up your world of romance, joy, and creativity for an entire year. Just a little heads up that Mercury also goes retrograde on the 29th, so a little caution is needed there.
You see how the whole story just shifts here? The biggest news is all about love, fun, and creativity, thanks to Jupiter starting a year-long party in your 5th house. At the very same time, your career hits a major peak or a finish line around the 29th. So that means you'll need to wrap up any lingering family or home stuff before Jupiter moves on. And with that Mercury retrograde, you've just got to be extra careful with any communication about your home.
So your mission for June is to navigate this big transition. Your do's? Use the month to finalize those family things. Take a moment to really celebrate how far you've come in your career. And most importantly, just open your heart to all the good stuff that's coming. Your don'ts? Don't sign any major contracts about property after the 29th, and just double-check your texts and emails with family to avoid any simple misunderstandings.
Okay, deep breath. I know that was a lot of information. So let's pull all of this together. Let's distill it down into a simple, clear, cosmic game plan for your power quarter. Here it is, your simple 3-step plan. Step 1. In April, you launch. You take all that incredible Mars energy and you go for it. You take bold action on your biggest dreams. Step 2, in May, you stabilize. You come back to Earth, you focus on your finances, you secure everything you just started. And step 3, in June, you pivot. You gracefully handle that big shift and get ready to welcome a year of creativity and joy.
And that's really what this whole quarter leads you to. A brand new, year-long chapter, defined by passion, joy, romance, and just pure creative expression. So the final thought I want to leave you with is this. Knowing that this incredible, joyful wave is coming your way, what will you create first? What passion are you finally going to go after? The stage is all yours.